Hey guys, what's up? Chris here for BeerGeekNation.com, and today we are looking at the latest incarnation from Deschutes Brewery. This is the Abyss 2014, coming in 11.1%, and it's Imperial Stout, aged 6% in oak bourbon barrels, 11% in oak barrels, and 11% in oak wine barrels, but with blackstrap molasses, licorice, and vanilla. So about 27% barrel aged. You know, one of my favorite beers, really one of the beers that got me into barrel aged beers. Believe it or not, I just wish one year they do 100% barrel aged. I'd love to taste that. So with that said, is the 2014 worth picking up? Well, let me get into a glass so you guys know how it smells, tastes. Give the final verdict on Deschutes Brewing, the Abyss. All right, guys, the aroma on the Abyss. Big roasted character, almost like a peanut butter smokiness to it. A little bit of vanilla, definitely getting that licorice. It's a black licorice flavor, sweet, that molasses flavor coming through. Big roasty notes on this one. Yeah, it's a roasty smelling beer. Wow. I guess the taste on the 2014 Abyss. Cheers. Wow, yeah. Wow. Big molasses this year. I'm getting a ton of molasses in this one. Slight vanilla, tons of roastiness, charred type of character, some coffee, very dark chocolate, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of oakiness, very subtle barrel characteristic. It's getting overwhelmed by the roastiness, overwhelmed by the molasses in there. Again, a slight vanilla, pretty dry. It's a very dry beer for 11.1%, believe it or not. In the aftertaste, slight caramel, slight vanilla, slight toasted coconut, very light barrel characteristic coming through. Big roastiness, again, just kind of overwhelming the palate, kind of coating the mouth with roasty kind of smokiness, a little bit of a toasted characteristic. A very different beer than what I remember from being last year, for what it's worth. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the 2014 Deschutes Brewery, the Abyss, 11.1% available now. Guys, this one is getting a B+. This is much more roasty and much more molasses forward than I ever remember this beer being. That's the two dominant flavors, roasted malt, molasses. I get a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of barrel, but you got to dig real deep for it. It's got a pretty dry body to it. Surprisingly, for 11.1%, I'm more of a sweet Imperial Stout guy rather than a roasty one, so I think that's why I'm a little bit overly sensitive to it. It's solid. Is it the best that I've ever had? No, I think 2013 was really good. I thought it had a little bit more barrel. This is still very, you know, it's good. I just think there's a bunch of flavors kind of fighting for each other, so maybe let this one sit by the enjoy by date, which is like a year from now. I think everything's going to mellow out. It's going to kind of just all come together to be more cohesive. A little bit more sweetness is going to start to come out of that. A little bit more barrel start to come out. So maybe let this one get two. Try one fresh, sit one in the cellar, and let me know what you guys think. So comment in the section below, and please like and subscribe. Really helps me out. Remember, folks, life's too short. Drink amazing beers. Cheers.